Have you ever noticed how some older men seem to defy their age? They walk into a room and command attention effortlessly. Their presence feels magnetic, confident, and remarkably youthful. What's their secret? It's not expensive cosmetic procedures or intense workout routines. It's something far simpler and more accessible: the colors they wear. The shades you choose can dramatically change how people perceive you, how your skin appears, and even how energetic and vital you look. Color has the power to enhance your natural features, brighten your complexion, and create an instant impression of health and confidence. Today, we're revealing the 5 specific colors that make older men look years younger and significantly more attractive. These aren't random fashion trends or temporary style fads. These are scientifically backed color choices that work with your mature features to bring out your absolute best. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. Understanding the power of color. As men get older, natural changes occur in skin tone, texture, and overall appearance. Hair turns gray or white. Skin may lose some of its natural vibrancy. These are normal, natural parts of aging, but the colors we wear can either enhance these changes positively or work against us. The right colors can make your skin look healthier and more vibrant, brighten your eyes and make them more expressive, create the appearance of better posture and presence, reflect light in ways that soften rather than emphasize lines, communicate confidence, wisdom, and approachability. The wrong colors, on the other hand, can drain color from your face, emphasize fatigue, and make you appear older or less vital than you actually feel. Now, let's explore the 5 colors that consistently work wonders for mature men. Color number 1, navy blue, the timeless age reverser. There's a reason why every man who looks effortlessly sharp after 60 seems to own multiple navy pieces. Navy blue is what style experts call the universal age reverser. Navy has an extraordinary ability to make mature skin look firmer, eyes appear brighter, and overall posture seem stronger. It's not loud or attention-seeking, but it carries a quiet power that doesn't diminish with time. Why navy works so well? Navy flatters nearly every skin tone, especially when combined with silver or salt and pepper hair. Where pure black can drain color from your face and create harsh shadows, navy restores warmth and adds depth to your appearance. It provides definition without the severity that black sometimes creates. That's why professional stylists often call it the mature man's black. It's timeless and confident, but far more forgiving and flattering on older faces. The psychological impact. When you wear navy, something subtle but powerful happens to your presence. People perceive strength without stiffness. Navy projects natural authority without aggression. It communicates composure and reliability. For older men, this balance is everything. Navy tells the world you're still active, still refined, still engaged with life, but you're no longer trying to prove anything to anyone. That quiet confidence is incredibly attractive. I remember meeting Richard, a 74-year-old retired engineer who exclusively wore black for years because he thought it made him look sophisticated and sharp. The reality was quite different. The black was actually washing out his complexion and making him appear tired. His daughter finally convinced him to try a navy blazer paired with a light gray shirt. The transformation was remarkable. He looked instantly more rested, approachable, and yes, younger. The difference was so noticeable that people began treating him differently. He told me later, "I didn't change my haircut. I didn't lose weight. I just changed the color I was wearing, and suddenly people started engaging with me more warmly." How to wear navy. Navy is incredibly versatile and works for virtually any occasion. A navy blazer for semi-formal events, navy polo shirts for casual outings, navy sweaters for comfortable everyday wear, navy trousers paired with lighter tops. Navy pairs beautifully with soft neutrals like white, cream, beige, tan, and light gray. The combination creates visual harmony that's both classic and contemporary. Psychologically, navy blue has a naturally calming effect. It's associated with trust, wisdom, and emotional stability. These are exactly the qualities that make mature men magnetic and appealing. Even in casual settings, navy instantly elevates your appearance without seeming like you're trying too hard. If you want one single color that quietly restores vitality and sophistication to your appearance, choose navy. It's elegant, dependable, and powerful without ever being demanding. Color number 2, olive green, effortless natural strength. Olive green carries something unique that no other color quite captures. It bridges maturity with vitality perfectly. It has the calm authority of experience combined with the grounded energy of someone who still moves through life with purpose. What makes olive special? Olive's power comes from its deep connection to nature. It's organic, earthy, and quietly masculine. It doesn't scream for attention, it naturally draws it. Where bright greens can look juvenile or forced on older men, olive whispers sophistication and depth. Olive works exceptionally well on mature skin because it balances both warm and cool tones. It minimizes facial redness, flatters paler complexions, and adds gentle contrast to tanned or weathered skin. When paired with silver or gray hair, it creates an elegant visual harmony that feels both modern and timeless. I once met Charles, a 69-year-old former carpenter who had worn dark neutrals his entire life, mostly brown, gray, and black. He genuinely believed that color was only for younger men. One autumn, his granddaughter bought him an olive green field jacket as a gift. The first time he wore it out, he noticed something remarkable. Strangers seemed friendlier and more open. Even he felt lighter and more engaged. It's strange, he told me. I didn't think something as simple as color could make me feel more confident, but it absolutely did. That's the psychological power of olive green. It projects balance, capability, and quiet confidence. It's the color of men who are completely at ease in their own skin. You don't wear olive to impress others, you wear it because it genuinely fits your spirit and character. From a practical standpoint, olive is remarkably versatile. Pairs beautifully with white, cream, navy, beige, and charcoal. Works as a jacket, sweater, shirt, or even trousers. Gives your wardrobe a contemporary edge without abandoning classic appeal. Never looks out of place or too young on a mature man. For men who want to project wisdom without appearing rigid, olive is the perfect bridge between youthful energy and experienced maturity. It says you've lived fully, learned deeply, and still carry a quiet fire within. Color number 3, light gray, modern sophisticated elegance. Light gray is the quiet secret of men who age with genuine elegance. It carries refinement without rigidity and freshness without appearing like you're trying too hard to look young. Why light gray works? Unlike dark gray or black, which can cast harsh shadows on the face and emphasize lines, light gray reflects just enough light to brighten your complexion naturally. It softens the appearance of wrinkles and draws attention to your eyes instead of any signs of aging. This color communicates something increasingly rare in our world: clarity. When you wear light gray, you appear composed, modern, and genuinely approachable. Light gray has a particularly striking effect when your hair has begun to turn silver or white. In fact, silver hair paired with a light gray jacket or sweater creates one of the most visually sophisticated combinations a man can wear. It transforms what many perceive as a sign of aging into a distinctive mark of character and style. Instead of fighting against gray hair, light gray clothing works with it to create a cohesive, intentional appearance. Light gray adapts beautifully to every season and setting. Pair it with deep blues for winter. Combine it with beige and cream in summer. Wear it to casual coffee meetings or formal dinner. Style it for professional settings or relaxed weekends. Alan, a 71-year-old former journalist, used to dress almost entirely in dark colors. He believed they made him look serious and professional. But after retirement, when he started attending social events again, he noticed those same dark colors made him appear withdrawn and older than he felt. On his daughter's suggestion, he tried a light gray sport coat. The difference was immediate and striking. His entire face seemed to lift. His eyes looked brighter, his expression warmer and more inviting. He told me, "It's remarkable how one small change in color can make you feel like you belong in the world again, like you're still part of life's rhythm." That's what light gray does so effectively. Because it reflects light rather than absorbing it, it literally casts a softer, more flattering glow on your features. This subtle effect creates a natural rejuvenating appearance without any artificial intervention. The beauty of light gray lies in how effortlessly it combines with almost anything. White shirts for classic contrast, navy trousers for sophisticated combinations, olive jackets for modern styling, cream or tan for relaxed elegance. For casual days, a simple light gray t-shirt or cardigan can make you look polished and put together without feeling overdressed. Light gray has an unexpected psychological effect. Because it doesn't demand attention, it allows you to genuinely relax. You stop worrying about how you look, and that calm confidence translates directly into your presence and how others perceive you. As you age, what you wear becomes less about following trends and more about expressing authentic character. Light gray communicates both balance and vitality. It doesn't try to make you look younger, it makes you look alive and engaged. Color number 4, Burgundy, confident warmth and character. Burgundy is one of those rare colors that perfectly combines maturity with magnetism. It's rich, grounded, and full of depth, yet still carries a subtle vibrancy that brings warmth and life back to your face. Burgundy has remarkable depth. It contains traces of red, a color naturally associated with vitality and energy, but those bright tones are softened by brown undertones that convey warmth and wisdom. That's precisely why it flatters men over 60 so naturally. It energizes your appearance without overwhelming it. It adds healthy color to your complexion while maintaining the calm dignity that comes with life experience. This shade looks especially effective on sweaters and cardigans, polo shirts for casual elegance, casual blazers or sport coat, scarves and accessories. When you wear burgundy, your skin tone immediately appears warmer and more vibrant. Your eyes stand out more distinctly, and your overall expression feels more inviting and open. Many men are genuinely surprised by how approachable they appear when wearing burgundy. It signals openness and self-assurance in a way that neutral colors simply cannot match. William, a 67-year-old retired professor, had always dressed exclusively in dark neutrals and grays. He genuinely believed that wearing brighter colors would make him look foolish or like he was trying too hard. One evening, his wife convinced him to try a burgundy pullover for a family gathering. The change was stunning and immediate. His grandchildren enthusiastically told him he looked younger and really cool. Even William himself admitted, "I haven't seen my reflection smile back at me like that in a very long time." That's the true secret of burgundy. It restores warmth not just to your appearance, but to your entire spirit and energy. When you wear it, you naturally project both approachability and quiet strength. You seem like someone who still has fascinating stories to tell and genuine joy to share. Psychologically, burgundy connects to confidence and vitality. Red tones have long been associated with action, passion, and energy, but burgundy tempers that intensity with grace and maturity. It's not the reckless, aggressive red of youth. It's the refined, controlled red of experience. It tells people you've lived a full life and still walk forward with clear purpose and engagement. Burgundy pairs beautifully with navy for sophisticated contrast, gray for modern elegance, cream for relaxed warmth, olive for natural, grounded combinations. Whether in a sweater, tie, scarf, or shirt, burgundy catches attention without demanding it. It adds vibrancy to otherwise simple outfits, allowing you to stand out in subtle, tasteful ways. For men whose hair has turned silver or white, burgundy creates particularly striking visual contrast. It makes your hair appear brighter and more distinguished, your features more defined, and your overall presence noticeably more alive and engaged. If you've been searching for a color that feels as dignified as it does lively, burgundy is your answer. It's a powerful reminder that sophistication doesn't require silence, and that style, much like life itself, only deepens and improves with the addition of the right Colorado. Color number 5, white, renewal, clarity, and presence. White may seem simple or basic, but it carries one of the most powerful effects in men's style, especially for older men. It's not just a color, it's a declaration of clarity, health, vitality, and self-respect. When worn correctly, white doesn't just brighten your outfit, it brightens you. White symbolizes cleanliness, confidence, and renewal. It reflects light directly onto your face, softening shadows and making your skin appear smoother and more awake. Even if you've had a long, tiring week, a crisp white shirt or quality white sweater can make you look refreshed, alert, composed, and ready to engage with the world. White also communicates powerful emotional qualities. When you wear it, people unconsciously perceive calm, openness, honesty, and approachability. Throughout history, white has been worn by figures associated with peace, wisdom, and integrity. For older men specifically, white represents a quiet but unmistakable kind of strength, the kind that comes from a life lived with purpose and principle. Edward, a 73-year-old musician, always wore darker tones because he believed white was too difficult to keep clean and would show every stain. One summer, he decided to wear a simple white linen shirt to his grandson's graduation ceremony. He told me afterward, everyone kept commenting on how young and vibrant I looked, but more importantly, I genuinely felt young and alive again. That's what white does so effectively. It doesn't just change how others see you, it fundamentally changes how you feel about yourself and your place in the world. The psychological effects of white are well documented. It promotes mental calmness and clarity, qualities that are often clouded by the stress and complexity that accumulates as we age. When your environment or clothing carries this color, your nervous system naturally relaxes slightly. It creates an impression of renewal, like starting each day with a fresh, blank canvas full of possibility. From a practical style standpoint, white is endlessly versatile. Pairs effortlessly with navy, gray, olive, tan, and burgundy. Works as a base layer under jackets, functions as a standalone statement piece, adapts to both formal and casual settings. The key to wearing white well is choosing the right fabric. Natural materials like cotton and linen allow breathability and comfortable movement. A bright, structured white dress shirt works perfectly for formal settings, while an off-white knit or ivory polo creates a softer, more relaxed feel for casual occasions. White is more than a color choice, it's a statement about who you are. It says you value clarity over complexity, that you're comfortable with simplicity, that you have nothing to hide. In a world that often feels cluttered and chaotic, a man who can wear white with confidence stands out naturally. It's a quiet but powerful form of self-expression. So the next time you're choosing what to wear, seriously consider white. Not as a background or afterthought, but as a genuine statement of renewal and presence. It reminds both the world and yourself that true elegance doesn't need to shout or demand attention. As we conclude, take a moment to genuinely reflect on these 5 powerful colors: navy blue, olive green, light gray, burgundy, and white. Each carries its own form of wisdom and strength. Together, they form a complete palette of maturity, confidence, and genuinely timeless appeal. These colors don't just make you look younger superficially. They remind the world that life experience can be its own distinctive form of style and attractiveness. They communicate that you've earned your place, learned valuable lessons, and continue to engage with life fully. Clothing isn't merely about covering your body with fabric. It's about energy, intention, and how you consciously choose to present the man you've become through decades of experience. When you wear colors that genuinely bring out your best qualities, people notice, not because you're desperately chasing youth, but because you're radiating authentic self-respect and confidence. Remember this important truth: the way you dress is never a disguise or costume. It's a genuine reflection of your inner state. Every shade you choose to wear tells part of your unique story, a story of resilience, accumulated wisdom, and strength that doesn't fade with the passing years. You've earned that story through living. The right colors simply help the world see it more clearly and appreciate it more fully. Now it's your turn to take action. Look through your current wardrobe. Do you have pieces in these 5 colors? If not, consider adding 1 or 2 items in navy, olive, light gray, burgundy, or white. Start small if these colors feel unfamiliar. Try a navy polo shirt or a light gray sweater. Notice how you feel wearing it and how people respond to you differently. Thank you for taking this time to invest in yourself and your appearance. Your presence matters. How you show up in the world matters. And these 5 colors can help you show up with renewed confidence, vitality, and authentic style.